Good evening, everybody. This is Jeff Veale, the business guru, coming to you once again from downtown Manila with our last interview for the day. In fact, our last one for July. Imagine 122 people reached out to be a star on Spotlight or get 15 minutes of fame. So what we decided to do, guys, we've decided to bring it back. So what we're doing, we're bringing back 15 minutes of fame, and we have on here Jagoda 𝐕𝐢𝐭𝐞𝐳. Is that correct? Am I close?
Yes, it is.
Lovely. Yeah. It's an unusual name, unusual lady, lives in an unusual country, and she'll tell you the whole story shortly. But she's a life and well-being coach, and a very good one at that. And it's from the home of good thoughts, and I'm not even going to attempt the next word at all. Not even going to go close. It looks like it's Latin, guys. She'll tell you all about it shortly. Coaching and consulting. She's doing this job for a while. She's obviously a people person. And a brief description of her business. She guides mostly women through a transformative coaching process to rewire their responses to stress, develop resilience, and unlock their inner strengths. And we all need that. We all need that special person to help us, guys, right? And I help them to learn to grow, exploring fresh perspectives, discovering inner peace amongst daily chaos, exploring their true strength and letting go of insecurities and, I guess, the past, building better relationships through understanding and communication. Guys, it's all about communication. That's the main thing in life, communication. Okie dokie. And then learning to get living life with a positive outlook. Key achievements or process: successfully started my own coaching business, empowering women to transform their lives and achieve personal growth. Personal motto: serving highly, not widely. And I can do anything. And you can. Set your mind to it, guys. You'd be surprised. Right, interesting fact about herself. Both my first and last names have meanings. The first name means strawberry. I thought I was going to say ice cream. No, and the second name means night, so strawberry night. At about 13, she had a significant insight that made her realize her purpose is to make a positive impact and tribute to the community through her work. If we all did that, guys, the world would be a much better place. Lesson here, guys, is be a giver, not a taker. Right? If you give it, it comes back tenfold, believe me. Despite challenges, I remain an idealistic person who believes the world would be a better place if everyone contributed. And I agree with that. I studied philosophy due to my enduring interest in life's big questions. I see life as a playground full of opportunities. That's it, guys. And go out and play on weekends. Don't work on weekends, guys. Work hard, play harder. So my special guest today is Jagoda 𝐕𝐢𝐭𝐞𝐳.
Hey,
I'm trying
great
my
to be
best.
here. Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, almost okay, almost correct.
Almost. All right.
Yes.
So good afternoon. How are you today?
Okay, perfect. Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
Lovely to have you. You're a breath of fresh air to finish my day. Tell us a bit about your journey and what inspired you to pursue your current career.
Well, as you already mentioned, I had a lot of challenges as a child, and like picking a kindergarten teacher picking up on me because she had an argument with my father and I had to stand in the corner. And then there was some bullying in my school because I had like classmates who always made fun of my name, and there was also some like physical fights and so on. So yeah, it was quite tough. But it kind of made me realize at the age of 12, 13 that I really don't want to be that kind of person. I want to be a person that contributes to the community, that helps people and serve people.
And make a difference.
And so, yeah, it does. Yeah, and I want to make a difference. And that's such a powerful mission. And so I actually started to work in the anti-corruption field of work. But then later on, I realized I want to do more because, you know, you are always like limited with the bureaucracy and some procedures and legislation when you're doing anti-corruption work or field when you're doing the anti-corruption field of work, like projects or something like that. And so I started to search for more. I started to a journey of my own self-development and growth. And let's say that the event that influenced the most was when I was appointed as a member of the HR commission to hold interviews with the supervisory board candidates. That was about a decade ago. And when I was appointed, in all main newspapers in my country, articles about me started that I'm not suitable for the position, I'm not professional enough, that I should resign because I'm a mother of 3 kids. That was the bottom line. Yeah.
Okay.
And it made me feel like I'm not, it made me feel like doubting in myself, and I kind of had a feeling that I'm a confident, self-confident person, and that in that moment I started to doubt in myself, and that made me pissed off. I was angry at myself. So I decided to turn that over, and I decided to stay to took the position, and it was at the end one of the most challenging and the most wonderful experience that I had. And I also started to do some coaching at that time, first just like to make sure that this is the thing that I want to do. And I remembered the coach that I had, and she told me after maybe a first or second session, she said, you should do this. And I was like, really?
Awesome.
And she said, yeah, you should do this. You are meant to do that. So,
in your opinion, what are some of the key qualities or skills that you believe have contributed to your success? Obviously, your determination is obviously one of them. What else? Yeah. What else?
That's a huge one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the persistence is the number one, but also being flexible, because you never know what's gonna come up, and then you just do. And if you see that something is not working, just evaluate, learn from it, and move forward, change the things, change maybe steps, goals, and everything else. But it's all about being flexible and just knowing what you wish, knowing what you're meant to do, and just keep on doing it.
Yeah, and be careful what you wish for, right?
Yeah, that one too.
Tell me, how do you're obviously very upbeat, which is fantastic. How do you stay motivated and continue to innovate in your field? What's some of your secrets?
Well, like growing, like self-development and grow, it's never-ending process. So there's like limitless levels of consciousness, and there's always something to learn. So I always like to dive in. I get my motivations from there. It's like a source that's never dies. And when I kind of have like those days when you are just like feeling down or something like that, I just take time for myself, and I just fill myself with the energy and power, and I'm just like, yeah, let's go. And I get these ideas.
That's right. Have a shower, go for a walk, get yourself moving, and get back up and play the game.
Exactly.
Tell me a recent project or achievement that you're particularly proud of, please.
Well, as you mentioned that I just started online business this year, because I've been coaching one-on-one in person before, and I've put together two coaching programs. One is just 4-week, and the second one is 10-week, and that's something that I'm really proud of. And I also ran once with clients, with a group of women, and it was phenomenal. I mean, we had so many breakthroughs and insights, and that's something that I really am always hoping for my clients. But it can always happen just when the client's ready. I just can't be there and guide them.
You're right about that. They're ready. They've got to. I mean, guys, you don't buy a blind dog then pull it around. You've got to be ready to learn, like a bit like kung fu. When the teacher's ready and everything's ready, it'll all come into line for you, guys. And you'll know. And not every client's a good fit. Wouldn't you agree? Some clients are you just know they're not a good fit. So you either tell them you help them by going somewhere else, or you just tell them the truth. Tell them they're not ready, and tell them don't give up your day job. Stay where you are for the time being, because you're not ready for this journey. Because it's a real, as you know, it's a real challenge, right? It's not easy. It's what we say in the trade, guys, chicken and feathers. 1 week it's chicken, and you think, wow, this is fantastic. Next week it's feathers, and you're starting to doubt yourself, right? Tell me, what advice would you give someone aspiring to follow in your footsteps?
Well, I would say, yeah, do it if that's your mission, if that you feel it's like your purpose. Don't do it for the money or the fame or something else.
That's right.
Just being true to yourself. That's the main reason you should do that.
You do it for a reason. Know your why and be passionate about it, guys.
Yeah.
The passion will come through. If you're passionate, people will know you're passionate. If you're just looking for $1 and trying to push for the sale, people will also know that too. You know, just be yourself, be natural, guys. You are what you are, right? Tell me, looking ahead, what are your goals and aspirations for the future?
Well, I would love to have a community where we can just be having like conversations, coachings, and so on. And also, I would love to do retreats and a lot more of the free workshops and everything else, because I, at this point, don't have time to do that so much. And yeah, those are my goals, because, you know, there are always people who maybe cannot afford yet to join the program, but I would love to help them also. So yeah.
Or maybe you can do a weekly program and reduce rather than one big program, maybe some weekly programs in a group situation. If you get 10 people to the group, say once every 2 weeks, that's another way. There's all different ways you can attack this. And then eventually you'll start doing webinars. They don't need to be that expensive. You can get 30 or 40 people enrolling on a webinar, you know, or a 3 or 4 day challenge, that type of thing. Tell me, how can our listeners reach out and find out more about you if they want to have a wonderful female coach to help them?
Well, I have profiles on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. They can find me just to type in my name, Jagoda Vites, or Jagoda Vites Coaching, or the Home of Good Thoughts. That's also my brand, and the website jagodavites.com. So yeah, one of these channels will be just perfect.
Awesome. Don't forget, guys, look up Strawberry Night. All right.
Yeah.
Just kidding. But guys, we're going to put all this lovely lady's socials on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and of course YouTube, and make her even more famous all over the world, reaching out to a very large audience. And we can do the same for you. If you want to be on 15 Minutes of Fame, please feel free to reach out. We're doing a whole new series in the coming month of August, and we're looking for more people to come on board. We've had some wonderful guests like our friend here from all over the world. Tell me, before we wrap it up, tell us a fun fact about yourself that most people don't know.
Okay, the next one knows maybe just my really close friends. And I used to compete with my stepfather, who will eat more chilies with pizza. And that was quite a challenge that we took. So sometimes I felt like burning mouth, or like an hours later, like 4 hours, 5 hours later, because we ate so much of chilies. So that's something that I don't do anymore. I still love spicy food, but that was really too much.
Yeah, fun and games. All right. All right. You've been a wonderful guest. Thank you very much for coming along tonight. And my team will wrap this up for you tomorrow. And we'll look forward to seeing you in a future episode.
Thank you. Thank you. It's great to be here. Thank you for the interview and for the invitation.
No trouble.